Alright guys, good morning. Just to introduce myself, I'm Seth, and I'm going to be talking about the app, Google app actually, Google Hangouts. And just a quick introduction here. Google Hangouts here is a great new technology for the school because I believe it will be used greatly for instant communications beyond the walls of school. Not only can you talk to your teachers in school, but now you can talk to them outside of school. Um, Google Hangouts can also be used for extra help one-on-one with teachers. Could use for office hours for extra help. Um, just to welcome in here, you would press the start button here, and automatically, because it's a Google product, it will bring up all your Gmails that you already have on the device you're choosing to use this application on. Um, you can use multiple emails at once, but but just because everybody's running on their school account, you can simply just check off by clicking on them, and just select your Bishofian assigned email. So then after that, you just can go ahead and press the check mark in the upper right hand corner, and here I'm now signed in. As you can see, I have multiple conversations already going. Mrs. Dowd, some of my classmates in my current classroom right now, and these are just all conversations that I've had. Just to quickly run through certain feature functions, the little people button down here, this is where your conversation or contacts are listed. These are all your frequent contacts. The star, if you wanted to favorite anybody, if you had, especially as a teacher, if you have a long list of people, but you know there's a few people that you might need to contact often, you can press there's an option for a contact to star them, and it'll mark them as important, so it will separate them from your initial contacts. Here you have your ongoing conversations. Here you have your face call application here, and this is optional. This is not what I'm really introducing this for, but if need be, use at your discretion. Up top here at the hot dog menu, the three dots here, you have different options. This hot dog menu is in the upper right. You have your favorite contacts like you did down in the bottom left with the star button. You have phone call, you have invite people, video calls, and you have mute. And you also have this little details button, which is further, you can leave your current group message, or you can search your current people you have in the Hangout. Um, just as a little piece of information, any conversation that you have in Google Hangout also archives to your Gmail. So if you go to your Gmail, and usually on the left hand side there should be a button extra, and there should be an archive section where you can find all your Google Classroom messages. So it also archives to your Gmail. Just quickly too, to show you how to invite somebody, you would go to the hot dog menu, you would press the invite button, and you would type in somebody you want to invite. So for example, I can go, I can put in A, and I have Andrew Canu, one of my fellow classmates, and I could invite him to the conversation, and I press the check mark. And so now, if I go down here, so now I have invited Connor to the conversation, and if he accepts it, then he can start a conversation with me. So also, you have in here, you have your snooze notifications. You can snooze for as long as you want. So if you don't want to, if you're working in your office and you say, for example, I want my messages to snooze for 2 hours, I don't want to receive anything, you can go ahead and click on the snooze button. But then you can press resume once you have, if you want to get rid of that snooze function. You also have your invitation preferences. Use at your discretion. You can go through these and decide who can invite who. You also have your invite. If say you were being invited, you'd have your list of invites down here. Um, that pretty much wraps up Google Hangouts. But just to quickly review, if you wanted to leave a conversation, I'll quickly go into that. I'll go to my Mrs. Dowd conversation. You press the hot dog menu in the upper right, go to details, and click delete Hangout, and delete the Hangout. and that conversation is now gone. And also to show you how to sign out, for say if you wanted to log into a different Google account, you go to the menu up here, the upper left, go to settings, scroll all the way down, and press sign out. And you'd repeat the process. You'd press get started, and you would check off whatever ones you didn't want and leave the ones checked that you wanted. So that pretty much wraps it up for my Google Hangout. I hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.